Okay, so I'm going to start cooking for the day. I want to eat something light in the evening. I'm opting for chicken breast boneless, but it has to be something really tasty. So I'm going to be using bird's eye chilies, green chilies, lemon, spring onions, curry, ginger, and garlic. I'm going to use some sesame oil, fish sauce, some salt and black pepper, sesame seeds, and I'm going to make something really interesting for you to see. So stay tuned. These are going to be something like chicken steaks, and over there I have sweet potatoes that I've steamed. I still have to do that, but for this chicken I've just washed it and letting the water run through the strainer. I have 6 pieces of garlic cloves, actually 8 because 2 was small, and I just have a little bit of ginger that's an inch long but half an inch wide. I'm going to mash that with the garlic, just a little bit of sugar and half a teaspoon of salt so that it helps grind better, and salt and sugar draw the flavors out of aromatics. This I've learned over the years. 3 bird's eye chilies and 2 green, and I want this hot since I'm cooking for myself today. I'm going to make this chili hot. I'm going to cut this into small pieces and then I'm going to put that here. There's something very therapeutic about doing this, guys. And also I can smell everything. For me that's very important. It has to smell good for it to taste good. Next up, the white part of 4 small spring onions. In Thailand they use shallots or shallots, whatever you want to call it. Depends on if you're from America or from the UK. It's pronounced differently in. Okay, next up I have the root of 2 stalks of coriander. It's washed very well. I'm just going to cut that again into smaller pieces and then put that in the mortar and pestle. I've thrown out the hard parts. Oh, and this is so fragrant. So excited right now. I'm happiest when I'm in the kitchen, guys. You can tell. I love doing this. Okay, that's done. A tablespoon and a half of fish sauce for me. The juice of 2 lemons. If you don't know how much that is, then you have to make sure that you have at least 2 to 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. And a tablespoon of rice vinegar. Okay, so this is complete. I'm just going to dry the chicken, and I'm going to season it, and then I'm going to saute it in a little bit of lemongrass and lime leaves. And this sauce is going to get a kind of a tadka bagar. It's going to be tempered right at the end so that we can pour this over the chicken when the chicken is ready. So let me quickly show you what to do with the chicken. I've taken 500 grams of boneless chicken fillet, thin slices, and I've just seasoned that with salt. I've added oil to this beautiful pot of mine. If you remember this from my stories, I forgot about it. I just took it out. And here I'm preparing this seasoning for the oil. Lemongrass, bruise it, 3 or 4 lime leaves, bruise it, then cut it up into smaller pieces and dip it in the oil. I'm just going to lightly fry it and remove it from this oil. I'm also going to add a teaspoon of sesame seeds. I couldn't find regular sesame seeds, so I've used teriyaki sesame seeds that are lying around. You can just remove all of this. Actually, and there you go. I've also sprinkled a little bit of corn flour on this chicken. Let's saute this. Chicken cooks fast. Stand aside once or twice, just don't let it burn or overcook and become chewy. These are thin slices, so I'm not going to overcook these. Okay, both sides are done. I'm going to lower the flame and give this a chance to cook a little more. So what I've done is I've covered it just 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, this is done. Raise the fire, evaporate the liquid, and these are nice and juicy. Oh, that one got stuck. Put them onto a platter like that. back the sesame, the lemongrass lime leaves. I'm gonna add a little bit of sesame oil to this, at least a tablespoon. Turn off the fire, and this is the tempering. Should have made a splash, but it didn't. Never mind, mix this well. Okay, the reason why I don't tell you to boil this sauce is because I feel the lemon becomes a little bitter. So this is it. I'm just going to pour the sauce on with all these aromatics, and I've garnished this with spring onions, basil, coriander, and oh my god, this is so good. Now you tell me, what do you think? Do you think this has turned out as yummy as I'm promising you it has? It is so yummy. It's an easy option for you to serve with rice or just eat on its own. It is very flavorful. The lemongrass, lime leaves, the bird's eye chili, green chilies, garlic, ginger, the sesame oil, coriander, roots. I mean, it's got it all, yet it's very light. And these things are all available to you. If you don't have bird's eye chili, use Kashmiri lal mirchi, the dried type, or you can even skip that and use dried red chili flakes. I beg your pardon. You can use any vinegar. It doesn't have to be rice vinegar. Fish sauce you can omit, but you have to stick to lemon, sugar, and sesame oil, which is very important to this dish. I hope you guys like the recipe, and I hope you give this a shot because guys, for you this has to be easy now. So happy with this, so excited, and I really hope you guys make it. Thanks for watching, but stay tuned because there is more coming up right now on If Night Can Cook. I'm making some steamed and mashed sweet potatoes, and the ingredients are, I have steamed 4 small-sized sweet potatoes, skinned them. I've taken 2 green onions, just the green part, and sliced that up. There's about 3 tablespoons in all of coriander, fresh. I'm gonna mash this, all of it. Salt, pepper, and red chili flakes per taste. 1.5 teaspoon only of tahini paste. I don't want it to overtake the lovely delicious taste of sweet potatoes. I've run out of lemon juice, but this one is pretty okay. It's by Mitchell's, and I've used it when I've run out of lemon juice. It's a concentrate, so just 1 teaspoon. Okay, so when you're doing this and you see long strands like those, you're going to remove them because that's quite irritating. There were a couple that I've removed from before, and there's another one here. Okay, so that's done. I have just garnished this with basil, and in the middle you see a little bit of sesame oil. I've sprinkled some more red chili flakes and a little bit of lime on top. So I think this is done, and in retrospect I feel that 1.5 teaspoon of tahini is probably less. I would encourage you to put at least 3 teaspoons. I know I said 1.5 earlier, but it was so creamy and delicious that I changed my mind and added more, and I want you to do that. So keep in mind 3 teaspoons of tahini in 4 or 5 medium-sized steamed sweet potatoes. This is so good, guys. I really want you to make it.